Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video. For today, we're going to be having some more fun with everybody's favorite free-to-play character, Sharon Rogers, in her new light SIRIUS armor. This thing is actually devastating in terms of how much power it has, because you can now consistently accumulate damage. And honestly, you're going to see her all over the place now. Well, maybe not in PvP, but you're definitely going to see her a lot more than you used to when it comes to Danger Room Extreme. She can almost one-shot now. Well, to be honest, she can one-shot. If you give her Star-Lord's leadership or Cyclops leadership, and then you rock her with a support, depending on who you're up against. If it's like Jean Grey, if you give her Mystique. If it's Strife or Magneto, you give her Valkyrie. All you got to do, boys and girls, is just pop that 3, pop that 5, and then pop that 4, and bye-bye. They're just donezo, bro. I tested it yesterday. I seen John do it too. Like, yeah, she is very, very strong now, because she's no longer sitting in iframe. She can just basically accumulate so much more damage so much faster, and she's just an absolute monster for Danger Room Extreme. So if you're looking for another character, and if you guys want to see a compilation video of some Danger Room Extreme runs with Sharon Rogers, let me know. I can definitely do that for you. It's one thing I've never done with her, because before she was so heavily reliant on her tier 3. You got to build that up, and then you bang with that, and then you can pretty much kill anything. But now this planetary destruction buster rifle, I don't know, man, it's next level. It's actually pretty broken. But today what we're gonna do is put her to the test against Knull on one of the highest stages that she can currently do, which is gonna be 34, because after 34 it requires villains from 35 to 39, and then from 40 to 44 it requires people with the agility tag, so she's not going to qualify for that. So we're going to test her out, and to make things even more spicy, we're going to throw in Moonstone and see how she compares by contrast. Now obviously this is not a fair comparison. For one, Moonstone costs 6,000 crystals, okay, so that's a lot. But Moonstone doesn't have a uniform, and if you're playing this game, you're aware of just how powerful Moonstone is. She's definitely still one of the strongest characters in the game. No idea when this character is going to get a uniform, but that doesn't need to happen for the next like 2 years. That's how strong she is. She's so far ahead of the curve, right? But if you're playing the game and you're aware of the current state of the game, you know testing anybody against Moonstone to see how they do is actually something worth noting, especially if the character can actually keep up or even surpass them, regardless of whether or not they're tier 2, tier 3 native, or if they have a uniform. So we're gonna throw Moonstone in here and see how Sharon Rogers compares to Moonstone. Let's get it, boys. So let me show you how these characters are built. So my Moonstone and my Sharon Rogers, they're built very, very similar. Look at the CTP of energy we have here. It's a mighty CTP of energy. It's one of the few that I have. It has a beatdown on it, 6% additional pierce. And then we have, what is that, 41% ignore dodge, and then 44% crit damage. Obviously her uniform is at mythic, and we have all the options currently at mythic as well. These are the options. Yikes for Professor X in here. Yep, I know a lot of you guys probably have that at normal, but it's only dodge, and you don't even need the dodge, right? But the dodge does help with the survivability. I wish they had given this character another way to heal, or just bump up the healing that she had already. That's my only complaint with her. She's so strong. But again, if you have the old uniform, you can just easily wait until Black Friday to pick this one up, man. It is what it is. So max out ISO set for her. Only a couple Odin's blessings. To be honest, she doesn't need it. I kind of want to give her more, but I give her a bunch of HP, because obviously if you know how her accumulation works, the more HP she has, the more she can accumulate. The more she can accumulate, the more she can destroy. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the build for Sharon Rogers. And as for my Moonstone, it's a very similar build. So look over here, you can see it's a very, very good CTP of energy. These CTPs of energy are the only ones that you should like be trying to get to brilliant or mighty, right? You should make sure it has like max stats or pretty close to max stats on it before you start reforging them. Okay, don't be reforging anything with like 20% ignore dodge or 20% crit damage, right? Don't do that. That's my policy anyways. So yeah, 6% additional pierce there. Obviously she doesn't have a uniform. She's rocking power of Angry Hulk. She has more Odin's blessings and whatnot. Just because she doesn't have a uniform to max out her stats But either way, it's very easy to max out her stats because of all the buffs that she gets. I give her HP even though her accumulation is damage dealt, so you don't have to really worry about having more HP to do more damage. But the higher you get in World Boss Legend, the harder the boss is hit. So having more HP even when you don't need it to augment your damage is never a bad thing, because if you get hit once or twice, bye bye if your HP is not high enough. And obviously, since Moonstone heals for a percentage of her max HP, I wonder if they'll ever fix this, because to be honest, she's only supposed to be healing for 8% of her max HP one time, but she's healing like 10 times or more. So if you go from like 1 HP to full HP, that's definitely not how they intended this thing to work. But because the character makes them so much money, they just leave it like that. We'll see when this character stops making them money if they'll go back and nerf it. If they do, there shall be blood. Anyways, yeah, this is how Moonstone is set up. Let's jump in, and we're gonna use this team right here. So we're gonna go with Monica Rambeau, just because we want to get that energy attack leadership. Plus we get 36% ignore dodge to get our ignore dodge pretty much maxed out or close to it. And then we're gonna use Ebony Maw in here because Ebony Maw is gonna give us some extra damage to universal types, plus some damage reduction, which is useful for keeping both of these characters alive. And that way it will make things go by faster, because more damage to universal types, Knull is a universal types. That way I don't get to keep you guys here for like a 20-minute video, and we can have some fun with Moonstone and Sharon Rogers. Let's go. This is the setup, boys. Let's get this party started. Okay. Alright, decent damage. Injured one dip. Okay. Let's just wait for the blade twisters to spawn up. We can take some damage from that and then use that to pop him with the tier 3, pushing down to 42 bars maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's gonna be annoying here. Yeah, he's gonna wait super long. Okay, good. Nice. I was hoping to have the 3 up before he did the pushback. Alright, so we need... Okay. Come on, there we go. We got it. We needed him to push us back after we put the 3rd up, and then we could just pop him up, bro. The Galactic Rifle. Bro. The 50 cal ain't got nothing on this, bro. Alright, boom, boom. Come on. Nah, that was not enough damage. Should have got more than that. We should have pushed him into the next phase. Maybe next uniform they should change the tier 3 from is it tier 3 even an iframe? I can't even see, bro. Boom, popped him. Yeah, that's a little slow. A little slow. Usually 1 tier 3 is enough to just push him into the next phase. Okay. Yeah, we didn't miss this time. Oh, baby. That juice. Call me Juice Daddy. I got that juice. Yo, that rifle, bro. Yo, it's savage. It's actually savagery. It's actually savagery, bro. But I'm actually kind of slow, to be honest with you. Blade Twister is gonna hit me and give me some extra juice. Bro. Really? Wow, fam. There we go. Okay, so here's the thing. If my proc didn't activate there, right? Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I was gonna try and do something crafty and just like see if I can take hits from Knull, but even with so much HP on her, man, and the damage reduction and everything, I don't think she would be able to survive it. So we're just gonna do it the right way. Pop, pop, pop. And pop goes the weasel. Okay, so almost 2 minutes left on stage 34, and that's without an insight, by the way. I don't have an insight on Monica. My Monica is built for PvP, so she has a regen on her, and obviously Ebony Ma, I use him as a DPS. Anyways, Monica doesn't have an insight, and also my Ebony Ma does not have an insight. The Ma himself came with a judgment. It's a pretty crappy judgment because of the chain hit, but listen, man, it's hard to roll them things. All right, Moonstone, let's get it. Time to shine, baby. Time to shine. Oof. Okay, rescue. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with you, rescue. Okay, we got pushed out. It's fine. Hey, okay, that was Red Skull doing some nonsense. Don't push me back. Here's my proc. Ah, come on, that was so close. Nah, could have been faster. Could have been faster. But on the plus side, everything is set up real nicely for me to like just try and one shot this phase here. Try it, I said. Because obviously nothing is guaranteed. Ooh, that was close. The blade twister was right under my feet, but thank you, Ancient One, for coming in clutchy. Well, even though it didn't hit me, but still, if I had gotten hit, it would have been nice to have the cleanse on me. You know, I got it on me. Yes, sir. Never roll without it. Okay, 22. I said I got it on me. What? Oh, fuck, was late, fam. Only got 3 bars of damage. Really, bro? Really? Really, broski? I'm gonna wait. Could have tried for another round there, but the way how he was set up, I wasn't really feeling it. Just wanted to push him in the dragon phase so he's not wasting my time. See if we can finesse him. Nope, couldn't. Alright, cool. Looks like we're gonna be slower than Sharon Rogers. Yikes. Yikes. And here's the thing. I could have used another rotation for Sharon Rogers that was even like more aggressive and even faster. Because like with Sharon Rogers, I'll show you guys at the end maybe. With Sharon Rogers, if you do 2 cancel, 1 cancel, 3 cancel, 5 delay, cancel 4. And then do that a second time, and then cancel the 4 instead of letting it play out, you can actually get the tier 3 on the second rotation. Maybe I'll show you in a preview at the end. So maybe I should try that rotation and see if we can be even faster. But like, damn. Damn. My Sharon Rogers came out on top. Yo, Sharon Rogers be out here now, boys. Well, she always been out here, but damn. Well, on one hand, Moonstone can go higher just because the restrictions for the next few stages require villains, and obviously she's a hero, so that's gonna eliminate her from the pool of characters that you can use. But this is what I was talking about at the end here. Like, if I had used this rotation, which is like super risky because your proc can go off and whatnot, a lot of things can happen. But like, you can go 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, and that gives you 50%. So if you do that the next rotation, right, you go 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, cancel, pop, tier 3. So I'm saying, so now you can get her tier 3 on the second rotation. So it's kind of risky, right? It requires overcomplicating a very simple character, which is just 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 4. So you can try the high risk, high reward. That's the secret rotation for Sharon Rogers. Try it out, see if your damage goes through the roof, because it might take your game to the next level. For real, for real. So catch you guys in the next one, man. Be safe. Peace out.